Hey there guys, Frankomatic here, and you know what we haven't had enough of lately? The Intellivision. So straight from 1979, I bring you Space Battle. The Intellivision is an interesting controller, in which it had dials, a numeric 9-button keypad, and some other fire buttons. How do you know how to play the game? Well, that's pretty simple. You use one of these guys right here, an overlay. This one has 3 buttons to send out each of your squads, 3 buttons to recall in the base, 3 buttons to go to whichever one's fighting at the moment, and 1 to go back to your main screen, and I don't know what that aliens button does. Anyways, the object of this game is to keep those 5 imposing fleets coming towards the center away from the center by sending out your squadrons, those 3 triangles that just left the center. Once one of them reaches one of the others, you can go into battle like this, in which you need to shoot down the enemies. Like that. Well, your AI ships will, in fact, fight while you're not out there. They aren't very good at it from what I've seen for the most part. The only way to lose a ship while you're actually in battle is to let one of those red lasers hit your crosshair, just like that. And now the blue squadron should be down to 2 ships. Yep, you can see it down on the bottom right there. There are 7 enemy ships left in this fleet. But that's one of the things that makes this game kind of interesting to me, especially how old it is that while I'm in this battle, things are still moving around on the radar. And you might notice that there's no sound aside from my talking. That's because this records a lot faster than it recorded the audio, so I'm doing post to fix that. Like right now, in fact, it would probably actually be alarming, because I don't know if you saw there, as it was pretty quick, but the enemy fleet has gotten very close to the center. And, well, I don't remember losing this fight. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's not in a good place there. That guy is literally right on the center. That's the point where it starts alarming and getting faster and faster, until eventually you get a game over. And trust me, you're not missing anything with the audio not being there, because there's no music. I know, I sent the blue troop down there to stop him. And the yellow fleet has intercepted the other one. So this is kind of like the final fight for survival. You might have also noticed the white fleet of mine kind of freaking out up at the top after its fight. Unless you reorder them to engage, they kind of don't do anything. Which, if you're in a bad spot like I was, is not really great. And here I was very surprised to see that, look at that, the yellow fleet managed to win a fight without any losses. But because this was very short, I decided to do a second match, just to see if I could maybe lose. I wasn't going to just throw the game, though, so I played. You have to do a hard reset to get it to come back. That's actually fairly common in television games from my experience as well, but you know how it is. Old system. And a more interesting spread this time around. Guys coming from all angles. And you'll note that last time the yellow fleet took out an entire squad on its own without my assistance. And you'll also note that the yellow fleet was getting ready to engage when I went into this battle as the blue fleet. Guess how well it went for them this time around. Man, I'm a little better at this than I thought I was. As I think I mentioned around this point in the original audio. See, there's the yellow fleet, one's dead, they're dead entirely. Yellow fleet is gone. Isn't that great? Very streaky. Meanwhile, the white fleet had mostly taken apart this thing. But anyways, I actually really like how detailed they made the alien ships. And the fact that they can fly kind of closer and away from you in a pseudo 3D, that's pretty impressive for a game made in 1979, if I'm going to be honest. Which I might as well be, because why should I lie to you? I actually have a lot of fun with this, but I was introduced to this through picking up a pack of 60 games on a DS cart, which gives you the overlays on the bottom screen. You can play via the touchpad, or using the control pad and buttons, either way. And this is actually one of my favorite games on that pack, so I thought I'd give it a go and see how it records on the computer. The answer to that is pretty well. Although, I do have to do a little work to clean up afterwards due to speed issues. But I'm okay with that. Now this game, once you figure out the little intricacies of trying not to babysit your guys too much or not enough, or at least get really good at shooting down an entire fleet of alien ships very quickly, is pretty trivial to win. I still like it though. Just wish I had more difficulty settings like a lot of the other games do. And this game is almost over. Once I shoot down these 5 ships, we will have come to a victory at the cost of only 5, I guess I'll call them human fighters. But anyways, the day is saved thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. And I let this sit a little longer than necessary because it wasn't letting me close the recording. But I will see you guys next time. Later.